Hi guys, I'm Dove, and I wanted to make this channel specifically to talk about psychopathy and relating things to antisocial personality disorder, stuff like that, sociopathy, things like that. Actually speaking as someone who is clinically diagnosed as a psychopath, um, in search for help and therapy and stuff like that, I've done a lot of research on the topic in order to kind of educate myself, gain some self-awareness. And unfortunately, what I found specifically on the platform of YouTube is that most of the information out there are by clinicians and doctors, or it's generally just misleading pop psych information, and that's very unfortunate to see because clinicians especially tend to demonize psychopaths. Widely in the media, psychopaths are demonized and kind of villainized in a lot of ways. Um, but what I would like to do is shed some light on the experience of a psychopath in life, and how it is that we might seek help if we do choose to. um there's a lot that I would like to discuss on this channel, in regards to how a psychopath might get help, how a psychopath might experience or see things differently than a neurotypical person. um Things like that. I like to in general educate the public better on an issue and topic as controversial and confusing as psychopathy. And for me, it's been a bit of a journey to learn about it myself. After receiving the diagnosis, I dove deep into research. I did a lot of testing. I asked a lot of doctors about things, and just tried to secure as much information as I could possibly about it so that I could actually work on myself regarding the condition. um, I'd like to share what I've learned with you guys, with my own personal spin on it, what I've experienced in my day-to-day life, and how I present myself, how I act and respond to certain situations. um, yeah, I'd like to let people see what life is like for a psychopath. I think that letting people see what life is like for a psychopath is much more beneficial, than just taking a doctor's word for it, or seeing what the research says. um, because at the end of the day, we are individuals. We have nuanced, complex internal lives that matter to us, and the way that we act and react to the world is different depending on the individual. I don't think that something like psychopathy can be stuffed into this clinical diagnostic box and generalized as much as it is, and it's so widely misunderstood that I think an actual psychopath's perspective could be beneficial to the public.